What's up guys, it's Tommy here and welcome to an exclusive transfer news video about Dean Huijsen, because Liverpool are confident of signing Dean Huijsen for his £50 million release clause. And in this video we will also reveal that his release clause doesn't even need to be paid in full upfront. It can be paid in installments, so all will be revealed in this video. But the journalists Danny Rust and Dean Jones have posted this, that Liverpool have been involved in these discussions with the representatives of Dean Huijsen, and they are confident of finding themselves in a commanding position to strike a deal after selecting Dean Huijsen as the next big centre-back signing for Liverpool's evolution. And Liverpool are just 1 point away from winning the title. If you are excited about that, make sure to leave a like. And on Sunday, Liverpool can seal the Premier League title in front of Anfield Stadium and in front of the home Liverpool fans. I'm so excited and so looking forward to that game. And let me know in the comments below, where will you be watching the game? Are you going to the stadium, or are you watching it at home or with some friends in a pub? Let me know, where are you going to watch the game which potentially could seal Liverpool's second league title in 35 years. It's going to be a monumental, special day. I'm going to watch it at home with my wife. I live like 2,000 kilometers away from Anfield, so I can't really go to the game, sadly. I'm just not making enough money from these YouTube videos to afford going to Anfield. But if you can support me, please do. Link is in the video's description. Through my Patreon, you can donate as little as £3 and you can support the channel that way. So Onslaught is closing in on the Premier League title, and Liverpool already have the goalkeeper Mamadashvili coming in, but Onslaught is very keen to strengthen his squad further. Van Dijk already committed his future to Liverpool, just like Mo Salah, but Liverpool want a new centre-back partner for Van Dijk, and Dean Huijsen is brilliant at playing with the ball out from the back, something which Jarrell Kwanzaa is not that great at, or Joe Gomez isn't that great at either. And Liverpool are very optimistic about winning the race for Dean Huijsen. Liverpool held positive talks with his agent over a potential summer transfer, and Liverpool are increasingly optimistic of getting this deal done. Liverpool are already aware of his £50 million release clause. Liverpool already have made their own initial pitch to Huijsen's representatives. But of course Liverpool have to wait, because Dean Huijsen will hear all the clubs interested in him and all the offers, and then he will carefully select his next destination. But he wants to go to a club which plays Champions League football, and Chelsea are a big rival of Liverpool in the race for Dean Huijsen. So Liverpool, if they beat Chelsea at Stamford Bridge, we could kill their Champions League hopes, and in the process make Liverpool even more favorites to sign Dean Huijsen. He already played 27 games in the Premier League. He gets a clean sheet 26% of the games, and he already has 2 goals and 1 assist. He makes 5.9 clearances. He also blocks 0.9 shots per game, which is really good. And this newspaper is reporting that key decision makers at Huijsen's current employers are viewing Anfield and Liverpool as his most likely destination if he decides on a new challenge. And I think that's pretty much nailed on, that Dean Huijsen, who is only 20 years old, he's ready for the next chapter. Chelsea and Real Madrid are also interested in him. And Bournemouth, of course, wanted this transfer to get done quickly so they can already scout the market for a replacement. And it looks like Bournemouth are prepared to accept an offer from Liverpool or another club, which involves the transfer fee being paid in installments. And Fabrizio Romano is also reporting that Dean Huijsen has not decided his next club yet, and his release clause will surely be triggered. Chelsea, Liverpool and Arsenal are still in the race for Dean Huijsen. But you know, Chelsea are not sure to finish in the top 5 at the moment. They are, outsiders when it comes to the odds of finishing in a Champions League place because of their tough schedule, because Chelsea have a lot of very difficult games coming up. And also Arsenal have already Saliba and Gabriel, so Dean Huijsen wouldn't be a regular starter there. But there is an argument to be made that Dean Huijsen could be already starting for Liverpool next season alongside Van Dijk, especially if Konate doesn't sign a new contract at Liverpool. Bayern are also keen on Dean Huijsen, but that depends on Bayern selling some players at centre-back. Real Madrid haven't decided whether they want a new centre-back or not. So this hesitation from Bayern and Real Madrid could actually help Liverpool. And also it was revealed that the release clause doesn't have to be paid in full up front. It can be paid in 3 installments, which is £16.6 million per installment, which should allow more room for clubs running close to the PSR limit of what you can spend in the last 3 years. You can have a maximum loss of £105 million, and Liverpool are nowhere near close to that. All of the interested clubs are informed of the conditions of the clause, and Bournemouth anyway are making a huge profit on the £12 million transfer fee that they paid to Juventus for the signature of Dean Huijsen. They will get around 4 times that amount. But on the Anfield Interest transfer podcast, Dave Davis has explained how Chelsea could beat Liverpool in the race to sign Dean Huijsen. He said that I think Chelsea would offer a Real Madrid clause because of the way they operate. If they knew he was leaning towards Liverpool, that would be a concession they make. But if Real Madrid come in for Dean Huijsen, then forget it. He will go to Real Madrid because nobody is going to turn down Real Madrid, especially if he's from Spain. He's a Spanish national team player right now, so if Real Madrid come calling, Dean Huijsen will go there. Liverpool are not desperate for a centre-back, but I think we definitely need to sign a centre-back. I would like him as an addition on top of Konate, with Van Dijk as another option, but it's not one of the deal breakers of the summer. I would sacrifice the Huijsen signing to know we could keep Konate. That makes sense because Konate is already a fully established player, maybe not world class as much as Van Dijk, but still very, very good. And if Konate signs a new contract, then I would take that as well very happily. But I think we need a centre-back because Jarrell Kwanzaa can't really play out from the back and Gomez is injury prone. But Chelsea already spent £60 million in agent fees over the last 12 months alone, which is staggering. That's a fully established Premier League player's price paid out to football agents, which is absolutely ridiculous. And that's one of the reasons why Chelsea can sign so many players, because they pay their agents very handsomely. Mykhailo Mudryk almost went to Arsenal in the end. He ended up at Chelsea for like 65 million pounds. They also signed Caicedo and Lavia in big money moves, which both of them don't look like value for money signings. Especially Romeo Lavia, he has been injured for so many games. So the differences in transfer fees were not that high, but Chelsea are paying player agents a huge amount of money. Players that move to Chelsea often claim that they joined because they have been persuaded by the project, but the real reason is that they are getting a big signing on fee and the agents are also getting a big fee as well. I mean, Caicedo going to Chelsea instead of Liverpool, that just showed that he went for the money instead of the footballing success, because Liverpool are going to win the title without Caicedo even, and Chelsea are not going to maybe even finish in the top 5. So Caicedo, good luck playing in the Conference League and maybe in the Europa League next season. The hypothetical question was, both Caicedo and Lavia said they chose Chelsea over Liverpool due to their long-standing interest. So why, through whom was that interest relayed? Their agents. Why do their agents pick up the phone to Chelsea? Because they know they will be well rewarded for taking that call and whispering Chelsea in their clients' ears. Chelsea appear to have understood better than most that nothing gets done in the transfer market without excellent relationships with agents, and those relationships endure, as Liverpool are currently finding out to their cost in the race to sign Dean Huijsen. And this is the problem, because Dean Huijsen has an agent who is a Chelsea fan, and he has already done deals with Chelsea. And the report on Wednesday claimed that Huijsen is seriously considering an offer from Chelsea, with Chelsea taking a lead in the pursuit of the centre-back, but other journalists have rubbished that claim. Can you really believe this? Dean Huijsen is keen on joining a club that is going to finish outside of the Champions League places, and it has been an utter mess for the last 2 years since Ted Bowley and his consortium took over Chelsea. They spent more money than everybody else, and yet they have nothing to show for it on the pitch. And crucially, Dean Huijsen's agent Ali Barat is a big fan of Chelsea. It was Barat who brokered Caicedo's £115 million move from Brighton, and he earned the Golden Agent Award, whatever that is. That has been the biggest of several paydays for the agent. The agent also working on Nicholas Jackson's new contract, Ian Madsen's move to Aston Villa, Conor Gallagher's switch to Atletico Madrid, Cesare Casadei to Torino. So if this is as much Barat's choice as it is Huijsen's, there was only going to be one winner, and that's Chelsea. So I really hope that Huijsen chooses the sporting project instead of the money, because if he just goes for the money, he will go to Chelsea. Fabrizio also said some encouraging news about Dean Huijsen to Liverpool fans. He said, "I'm hearing that internally at Real Madrid they still have not decided whether they want to sign a centre-back or not in the summer, and how much they want to spend. They have Raul Asensio, and Real Madrid are not so convinced that they need a centre-back. This is why the timing is helping the English clubs. Liverpool will be there, Arsenal and Chelsea as well. The release clause is 50 million, so the negotiation is on the players' side, basically. The clubs don't need to negotiate with Bournemouth. I'm sure that all these three clubs will push in the next few days and weeks to try and reach an agreement with Dean Huijsen and his camp. But Liverpool will not be held to ransom. If Chelsea offer like ludicrous wages and Huijsen would prefer to go there, then good luck at Chelsea. You will be another player at a club which has like 80 players on their books, and they are not even looking likely to finish in the top 5. So they will play Europa League football. How will they get their finances in order? I don't know. They will keep continuing to sell players, because that's how they can just keep signing players as well. So Real Madrid's hesitation in signing a new centre-back like Dean Huijsen gives Liverpool a golden opportunity to take advantage, and they plan on doing just that, according to Fabrizio and other journalists as well. And Huijsen already played for huge clubs like Juventus and Roma, so he wouldn't be intimidated by playing for a big club like Liverpool. But of course, he would love to play for Liverpool, in my opinion, because he has an instant chance of winning trophies and titles at Liverpool. And Richard Hughes has had a terrific 2 weeks sealing contract extensions of Mo Salah and Van Dijk. And how amazing would it be if he could seal the transfers of Dean Huijsen and Milos Kerkez from Bournemouth. I think these transfers make a lot of sense for what Liverpool want to do going forward. And I really hope he can pull this off. So let's try to take this opportunity. And Liverpool could be ending Chelsea's Champions League hopes if we beat them at Stamford Bridge. And Huijsen is factoring in playing in the Champions League next season when he considers which club to choose for his next destination, for his next transfer. So Liverpool already have qualified for the Champions League, and we are 1 point away from winning the title. Chelsea looks unlikely to qualify for the Champions League. Liverpool can all but end the hopes of Chelsea by winning at Stamford Bridge in the next game after the Tottenham game. So I'm really looking forward to that game as well. But I want Liverpool to just beat Tottenham, win the title, celebrate at Anfield, and then we will have a guard of honor from Chelsea, from Arsenal, from Brighton, from Crystal Palace. So I'm really looking forward to that. Apparently Tottenham are interested in Dean Huijsen as well, but why would Dean Huijsen go to Tottenham? Even if they win the Europa League and finish in the Champions League the qualification, Tottenham are not a club who are destined for greatness, let me say it like that. Bournemouth sources think that Liverpool are the favourites to sign Dean Huijsen. Liverpool are very close to lifting the Premier League title soon. Van Dijk and Salah already staying at the club, so there is stability. You are joining a title challenging team. It could be a title winning team very soon, and it's a great time to be a Liverpool fan right now, and even a great time to be a Liverpool player as well. A football chief correspondent, Graham Bailey, has been told by his sources at Bournemouth that Dean Huijsen wants to stay in the Premier League. He doesn't want to move abroad. Bailey said, having spoken to Bournemouth sources, they reiterated that they see him most likely staying in the Premier League, and the favourites for him are Liverpool. But of course you can't discount other clubs like Chelsea, Newcastle or Arsenal. But Liverpool are pushing hard for him. However, Bournemouth make it clear the decision is with Huijsen, not with the club. Bournemouth do want this done quickly to help them progress with finding his replacement, and they are waiting for for Huijsen's camp to assess the clubs that are interested in him and choose the best option. In conversations I've had with clubs on the continent, I would not rule out Real Madrid or Bayern Munich out of this hunt just yet. So it's very, very exciting news for Liverpool fans. We are pushing very hard to sign Dean Huijsen, and I hope that he will choose Liverpool. And his idol is Van Dijk, so that definitely helps. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this. Have a nice day. See you later. Goodbye.